So, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Once again, I am Mr. Soul Lover Man 50 to the world. Let me put that right yonder so you can see me. So, I hope everybody out there is doing good and great and all of that good stuff. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this out. So, we are going to get straight into this thing, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about on today. We are talking about the wolf in sheep's, ladies and gentlemen. So buyer beware out there. You know, a lot of interesting occurrences with people, especially people in the now that you're not necessarily supposed to be around. You know, there's just a lot of the what's the word, stranger danger. You know, look both ways before you cross the streets and all of that good stuff. So just be mindful of the people that you're coming into contact with, you know, because it is stranger than fiction, because you know we're living in times where the things that we would see in movies are happening in real time now. You know, it's amazing. You know, it's interesting. It's very interesting the times that we're living in. So be mindful of the people that are around you. Be mindful of the people that are walking into your life in the now. And if this is your first time seeing me, I am Mr. Soul of a Man 504, aka Duane Alvarez, and I am your spiritual consultant and author and speaker and all of that good stuff. So yeah, so be mindful of the people that's around you, and be mindful of what they're saying and what they're speaking into your life. Everything that, and I've said this before, um, you know, there's naturally nothing new under the sun. If have you have some very extraordinary news coming in very, very, very soon, because you've been putting in work, you've been putting in work in secret, you know. So, and everybody isn't supposed to be privy to that knowledge that you have. You know, everything that you're going through. You know, I used to be like that. You know, I would get good news coming in, and I would want to go and share it with certain people who I might have thought were friends or acquaintances. But again, you have to be mindful of, you know, everybody's not going to be everybody's not going to be happy for you. You know, for this great and for this amazing news that you have coming in. The energy is saying to continue to coast, man, just to continue to move forward, and who you are, what you're doing now, and where you're moving to, is that you're well versed. And we're talking about the wolf, and we're talking about the wolf and sheep's clothing. You know, you have to be able to move. You have to be able to move beyond the deception and the people, and you know, everything that looks good isn't always good for you. But you know how it is with some people. We love things that are aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and thank you for the heart. So you know, we love things that are aesthetically pleasing, and things that are, you know, pleasing to the eye. You know, somebody, you know, a young lady who's got on all of this makeup, and you know, who has a nice shape, guy that goes to the gym, you know, all of that good stuff. But you know, your space is supposed to your space is supposed to be sacred at this point. You know, it really and truly, you know, because we're moving to the point where we have to get down to the nitty gritty. And you know, people, you know, naturally people are going to want to know who you are, and where you're, you know, who you are, where you're going, what, you know, what can you, you know, what can you naturally bring to the table. And as the feeling goes, you know, you're feeling yourself elevate. You don't have time to drag dead weight around with you. You know, you don't. I mean, I know that I don't. You know, I saw a meme that says, you know, somebody said, God or universe, get rid of everything that's not supposed to be here. And the person said they ended up on the meme that said they ended up with what it was just them and the cat. So I mean, but that's the truth though. I would rather be in a situation. I would rather know now than later. Then that person was not supposed to be there. That person wasn't supposed to be listening in or getting all of that information. Because people can come in and try to steal your life, your happiness, your blessings. By you sharing your ideas. But let them go out there and gear it out. Certain people. Me trying to figure certain things out in the avenues that I'm going down. I'm thankful for the internet, but some things I just have to figure out on my own. It's just trial and it just naturally had to be trial and error. So that's just what that is. And so you don't want to get yourself caught up in a situation with somebody and you feel like you're doing a lot, but you're getting the bare minimum because of the energy or the you're getting some kind of advice from some sucker out there. You know what I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? And they're 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 a listening ear, but they're stealing all of your joy. They're stealing all of your energy. They're happy that you're in the situationship that you're in and that you're not evolving into anything greater because they know that you're their lifeline. Like without you, it's like their life just isn't complete for whatever for whatever reason. Yes, I do readings. I'm not doing those on today, but go. You could if you want to book an appointment, go to the link in my bio. But yeah, so it is very interesting. But remember the energy, the space around you has to be sacred. Just like the time we have down here on this earth is sacred. I mean, you can believe in second, maybe you may believe in reincarnation, and you think like, hey, maybe I'll just come back as a moth or a caterpillar or a red ant next lifetime, and I'll get another shot at it. I mean, hey, but me, I'd rather just go for it now and make that thing happen, and have all of the happiness that I am supposed to have in this life right now. And we're talking about the wolf and sheep's clothing and very appropriate. We just had a full moon. We just had a full moon. So a lot of stuff is going to continue. A lot of stuff is going to continue to be revealed. A lot of stuff is going to continue to be revealed around you, and throughout that evolution, you got to understand that you're in a time of growth, and there are just things that you're not supposed to be living in mediocrity. You're not supposed to be thinking mediocrity. It's like, so you think, so shall you be. So if your mindset has to change, it has to flip. And not only with that, you're going to start to gain all of these new skills. So you're moving higher to you're moving out there to your own island of relevancy. And that's going to look very, very, very beautifully amazing for you. And that's not anything to take light. That's not anything to take lightly. It's really not. 'Cause you're walking now more on an enlightened path. Nobody else on this earth can walk your path because it is for you. That's why people say this spiritual journey is unique. Even if you go to church and whatever, the preacher is giving a sermon and a different message from, I don't know, maybe there's 500 people in there. Everybody may a different, unique message because maybe of where they're going in their life, where they are right now in their life. But things are, things are things are changing. You're the shepherd of your flock. You're the shepherd of your flock, and you don't need anybody who's going to be coming in trying to take your time is the most valuable thing you have right now. On really and truly in your life. Your time. Your vision, how your vision, how you're seeing things, how you're connecting the dots. You're connecting the dots without to be able to um, to be able to see beyond your current, your current situation, your current circumstances. If you feel like things are going to change, then they're going to change. For the better. And you've been through the trials, and you've been through all of that stuff. But now it's now it's time for you to go on and see that the grass, your life is almost like flipping. So you're going to the other where the grass for you is greener. You're going more higher to a more enlightened, to a more elevated point. You have to trust your instincts. You too, because there are going to be times and situations there are going to be times and situations that's all you're going to have. That is all you are going to have. I'm just looking at the names that are coming through, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. But we're just talking about the wolf in sheep's clothing. But you're going to have to trust your intuition. Trusting your intuition, trusting yourself. That's like the highest. That's one of the highest forms of compliment that you can give to you. Seriously. And it's very, very, very important that you do that moving forward, because you don't want to second guess yourself out of something that you've been praying for, meditating on, speaking to existence, however you do that, and it's there, and you miss it, you talk yourself out of it. So, yeah. It's just it's the believing in yourself. It's getting it's drawing a line in the sand and not having anything cross it except what is going to be great for you, and you being gracious and strong enough to understand and bring it into your life. That's the important thing. Your soul family, or these are going to be people that are going to come in. These are not the wolves in sheep's clothing. These are going to be people that are going to be these are going to be people that are going to be in your corner. These are going to be people that are going to be on your side, that are going to help to push you, to move you forward. They're going to These people are going to believe in you more than you believe in yourself. They're going to be happier for you. Sometimes we find that to be a little strange, but there are people that you're going to meet, and you're going to, you may look at them like, you may look at them a little different, because they're going to be just as profoundly happy for you as you continue to elevate. Like when they first meet you, it's like they're going to be so happy, because there is just something inside of you that they can see. They can tell that you're enlightened, that you're blessed, that you're just that person that they've been praying, whatever that is, whatever level that is, business, friendship, love, whatever, however that comes in for you. But it's going to be so happy, to meet you. But the one amazing thing that's going to also be going on is the expansion of the consciousness. So you're going to instantly be able to see people naturally for who they are. And if you're somebody who's going through this is not This is not blurred vision. It's not, you know, like that old cartoon used to go. How you know, have no fear. Underdog is here. So we're moving into a higher time of, this is the time of the underdog, man. So if anybody ever put you in doubt, said that you weren't good enough or great enough or whatever it is, somebody said that you didn't deserve whatever it is that's coming into your life, that is naturally coming into your life. This is your time. It really, 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 truly is your time. So whatever, my goodness, the end of whatever cycle that was there, that cycle that cycle is over. It's coming to an end. You have a higher revelation. You have higher gifts. You have a higher consciousness and a higher calling. Moving forward. These things are going to be happening fast. These things are going to really be happening very, very fast. The alignment, the alignment and the balance, and just also pay attention to the messages that you're going to be getting through the day. If you're seeing getting signed, sealed, and delivered because it's yours. It's been yours. This is something that you've been asking for a while. It's something new, but it's coming in very, very, very fast. There's a lot of there's a lot of graciousness and righteousness with it that's around it, but it is just for you. This is this is your time. This is your domain. I also get you just nothing new under the sun with it. Value yourself, value this time. You have to stay committed with it. You're going to have to stay committed with it because there's the more, it feels like the more work you put into it, the more the faster it's going to grow. So but we were talking about the wolf in sheep's clothing and all of that good stuff. So don't get caught in those entrapments with people that are not supposed to be there. You can instantly. These are people who are going to want instant gratification for stuff. They're just going to want. They're going to, these people are going to want instant gratification from you. Seriously, this and it's always, you can tell because it's going to be those one-sided situations. It's always going to be those one-sided situations. But yes, but with that said, you guys have a great day and a great evening. And I am Mr. Soul of a Man, and I will catch you guys soon on the flip side.